All they had to do was they had the rights to that script. They could have just taken that script, cut and pasted, and just did that exact movie, and that would have been it. Okay, but if they didn't want to do that, the other thing they could have done is these five easy steps to fix Suicide Squad. First, the villain. Just the Enchantress was ridiculous. She was just garbage. People are coming in for the Joker, so change the Enchantress to the Joker. It makes more sense. He's real world. She's supernatural. Second thing, the reason for the squad. The reason for the squad just didn't make sense. They tried to do a whole thing of it just didn't make sense. Let me leave it at that. So instead, this is how you do it. You start off at Arkham Asylum. So opening scene is Rick Flag, and he's taking an inmate or something. It doesn't matter into Arkham, and there we establish Arkham Asylum, and we see that it's an impenetrable fortress, and it's like impossible to get in. And it's in this scene that we get a proper introduction to the Joker, and we can see his brilliance and some master plan that he does, and maybe there's a person that goes in and they have like a Joker gas sewed inside of. Who cares? It doesn't matter what exactly, but the Joker busts out. There's a prison riot. He takes over the prison. Rick Flag kind of becomes like John McClane from Die Hard, and he's sneaking around, running around, that sort of thing. And then from there, you have Commissioner Gordon. They already casted him, which is cool. He would come in and with the police, and we see the police try to charge in, and they get wiped out by not the guards, the inmates that have taken over Arkham, which then would introduce us to Amanda Waller. And Amanda Waller will, it's the sort of thing of like, look, your tactics don't work. We need to use bad guys to take down bad guys. See, the reason would make more sense. The third thing would be do full scenes. One of the things that happened in the movie, you'd see the trailer and you have the scene where Joker's like, I'm not going to kill you, I'm going to hurt you really, really bad. Or he tosses Harley Quinn into the vat of acid, but that's it. They don't have full scenes. So the third thing, just have actual full scenes. Explore Arkham. How cool would it be to see Two-Face? And since you don't want to cast him, you just showed the deteriorated side of his face. The same with Scarecrow. He can have the mask on. And what you do is you have it that as they are traveling to that specific location that Amanda Waller gave them, and they think it's to shut down the defenses and open up the front gate. But in reality, it's to eliminate a secret hidden facility that she has there, led by Hugo Strange. Hugo Strange is a popular character from the comics who's a respected scientist, and he could be doing experiments on inmates there. And this is where the whole speech of, what if the next Superman is bad? And this is what she's doing. She's trying to create people with powers, and that would just make much more sense. They're there to eliminate Hugo Strange, and then once they do so, she would just blow up the devices on the back of their heads, and all the evidence is gone. And that would also make sense on how they get the chip out. They can find something to block the trigger, and then they force Hugo Strange to remove the explosive device from their head. Keep them according to character. They should not be trying to be heroes. They should have one motivation only, and it's self-serving, and that is to get the bomb in their head out and not have their head go boom. And so Harley Quinn, first chance she gets, she should betray Rick Flag, go back to her pudding, and then Rick Flag has a mock trial with the Joker and the inmates at Arkham. The rest of the team, they don't freaking care. They're just trying to get the chips out of their head. And when they do, they then find out that the Joker is planning to release deadly toxin throughout the city. Captain Boomerang and Killer Croc, they will just go their own way. And they can be doing unintentionally some kind of side mission as they're just trying to escape. But then it should be Deadshot, he has his daughter. Katana, she's honorable. And Diablo was never really a bad guy. Then suddenly the line of this is how we run or whatever Deadshot says makes a whole lot more sense. And then on top of that, kill them off. So yes, Slipknot, just kill them off. Diablo kill him off. Killer Croc, you can make him look like Killer Croc died, but he's super strong. He heals. He's part lizard or whatever. Deadshot in the comics, Deadshot has the eyepiece, but he also has another version where he gets shot in the eye, and that then that thing is actually his other eye. And how great would it be to have that happen in the film? And you see him trying to get that last shot off, and you don't know, you genuinely don't know whether or not he's gonna make that shot. And then you can close it off with the Mad Love storyline with Harley Quinn, where she betrays Joker when she finds out that he knew that there was a way to remove the chip from her head and he just didn't, and she hits him with a mallet. And just a whole Mad Love storyline. She's back in the cell at the end, and she sees a flower sent to her by him with the letter J on it. It's a good ending. So those are my 5 things that I would have done differently in Suicide Squad, which is what really made it disappointing. There's so much potential to make a really, really cool film. Hopefully DC will get their act together in the future. But for now, comment below, YouTube things, do YouTube things, and I'll see you next time.